practice to combine dirt roads to drones. They build empires from screens and microphones. With every guest that drops in for a chat, you get the real talk, no filters, just facts. A spotlight on the builders and players who grind. They got love for the fans and the farm in mind. This is Agribusness, cranking up your farm life. From the field to the feedlot, under LEDs and skylights. Mods, maps, machines, they cover it all. Board as kings of the farming game, standing tall. So plug in the pod and hit that sub. Roll out in style with your farming club. No fluff, just dirt, diesel, and truth. Straight from the FS underground on coast. Great business, rocking every ride with BDLT side by side. Whether you plow, seed, harvest, or buy, this is the voice of the farm
Agribusiness tonight. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. I am joined, of course, by my co-host here tonight, Will T Gaming. Will, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I am fantastic. Finer than frog's hair. Got to break out that classic every once in a while. Every once in a while. We got a lot of stuff to talk about today there, bud. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I am definitely ready for this.
Oh, my goodness.
Get ready for this.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. That's how we're going to start this off, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. I wish I could play it. I would.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. That's how things are going to go here tonight there, folks. We got a lot, like I said, to talk about. We had a whole mess of mods. We got a whole mess of news. What do you say? You want to go ahead and start rocking and rolling, getting into it?
Heck yeah. All right. I'll do it this time, since I'm here actually on time this time. So the first one we got is the Volvo Wia. This is by BC Bueller. The other Corey and Salve Jerry, 39.97 megabytes to download. You do have a base price of $73,500. You have a base horsepower of 375, and there's a bunch of customization to this.
So I did not get a real good chance of checking this one out. And I mean, just looking at the kind of high levels kind of stuff. I mean, it looks like a nice kind of classic North American style of semi truck. So the looks and the aesthetics, it's got it right on the mark. I like that. You're looking at a near 40 megabyte download size. That's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. I mean, yeah, you get a whole bunch of customizations. That's all fine and dandy. You know, you get the 375 to 650 horsepower range. Okay, fine. You know, you got all the different kind of, you know, visors and horns and antennas and beacons and all that's fine. But I mean, at the end of the day, 40 megabytes, it's one of those that, although it looks really good, it's probably going to be a pass for me just because that's a lot of space for me for just one semi truck.
I love this truck. I installed this. I use this a lot in 22. And in the second picture right here, which is another one in another picture, but in the second screenshot, you can see the Lockwood back there on the back of the truck. He is right now currently working on that bed pack. So.
Oh, nice. So it's going to be like attachables that go along with this.
It's the exact same one that was in FS22 that you could also attach to like the TLX and stuff like that for the X3, X2 attachments.
Yep.
So,
that's cool.
So,
okay, I'm definitely on board with that. That's pretty cool. If you have a way to be able to make it to where it's going to be kind of more universalized and where you're going to be able to have like things that can swap in, swap out, then you're starting to talk about a kind of a specialized incentive to download that file. So that definitely tips the scale for me.
Yeah, I absolutely love that truck. I was so happy when it got released. Which he actually reached out to me and he was like, hey, by the way, pending release. I was like, oh.
Nice.
So, let's see here. Next one we have is going to be the John Deere Gator Pack. This is by Black Sheep Modding. This is going to be 54.17 megabytes to download. So for the Gators, you got two Gators. So you got a 6x4 and a 4x2. So for the 6x4, it's $15,000, your base price. You have a base horsepower of 68, and then for the 4x2, you get a base price of $14,000, and the exact same, max power. My bad, max power 68. But you do have a container, bell tray, a 3-point lifter. You have spreader. I'm not going to go over all this because there's a lot in this pack. Basically, if you use this in FS22, it's the exact same thing. The only thing that he changed on it is in the first screenshot, where you get you actually get like a fuel capacity on it, like a fuel tank. And on the back, it has like a little overhang. There are straps in there, so you can put like a pallet or something in there. But on their skid steer back there as well, you can see like the John Deere toolbox. You stick that in the back, you drive it around, and then you can actually repair a vehicle anywhere. But when you load out and then load back into the game, that will spawn where you placed it. Kind of like how Schultz modding thing is. So I absolutely love this mod. I was super, super happy when this came out.
It's very nice. It's very heavy on the download side, 55 megabytes to install, so that's kind of a downer. But when you get these kind of mods that have kind of the secondary, tertiary, so on and so forth, number of mods that kind of pair along with it, that makes it more than just the basics, then it really kind of sets it apart. And this is one of those mods where I can look at that download size and kind of forgive it and even look past it because of all the different things this thing does. I mean, as you can see in just this screenshot alone, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attachables. Just in the back there. There's a couple of blades up in the front of the picture there. I mean, there's so much that this can do. I mean, if you want to just use this as like a small farm kind of utility tool, it'd work perfectly for that. But I mean, even if you want to use it for something a little bit more than just a utility tool, if you want to actually use it for just kind of just palling around, well, there you go, you can do it for that too. So yeah, this is absolutely a good one. I would absolutely recommend installing this one.
Oh yeah, by far. So your next one is be the International Series 200. This is by Agribusness. This is going to be 16.74 megabytes to download. You do have a base price of $27,000. You do have a power range between 179 and 384. And to say that there's a lot of customizations in here is an understatement.
Yeah. This one is nuts. And considering that it's only 17 megabytes to install with all the customizations and stuff that you can do, it's a really nice mod. I mean, Agribusness makes amazing mods and models. This is no exception. I'd say absolutely download this one every day of the week.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was funny because I was actually buying a truck for this for my farm on my Xbox, and I spent probably a good 25-30 minutes just trying to customize it. Let's see here.
It's a project all on its own.
Yeah. So yeah, next one is going to be the Gwil TD pack. This is by ADA or Agra Design Austria, not Agra Destroy Austria. Agra Design Austria. It's going to be 4.31 megabytes to download. You get two of them here. So you have the TDE, which is the 2-bale spike. So basically you have a 4 and a 2. So the 2, you have a base price of $650. And then for the TDD, you have a base price of $1,050. I mean, I mean, if you're big into like using these, I mean, yeah, it's definitely there for you. It's another option. I mean, for me, it's a pass, but oh, that reminds me. I'll be right back.
Okay. So this one I genuinely like. The reason being is it gives you a whole bunch of options. So you can use this as a front 3-point link. You can use this as a front loader. I mean, this is a really nice mod. And the reason that I like this one as compared to some of the other stuff we get, if we take a look here on your kind of comparables here. Here in front loader tools, we'd have the Alba Bale Spike right here, 600 bucks. So everything here, you got the $650 for the bale loader, and you got the other one for $1,050. So it's a little bit more expensive, but you can see just how much of a kind of more universalized tool this is, because it has that front 3-point link, as well as being able to be used on the front loader tool, as you can see right here. And the whole like ability to stack your square bales 3 high while not really breaking the immersion of the game is actually really cool. So you can see like you can stack these bales up 3 bales tall, and you're like really kind of good to go from there. But the kind of base game one, you can see it's only really rated to be able to stack 1 bale at a time, and you're lucky if you get that. I mean, going anything beyond that, you're proceeding at your own risk. But this one here, I like this, and it has the ability to just do your normal kind of similar to this one, but like I said, this one has a little bit more pizzazz to it. So for 5 megabytes to install, absolutely, I think this would be one worth it.
And so the thing I forgot actually, which shame on me forgetting.
How dare you?
I messaged BD about this. I went through the entire week. I did this because I had a couple different people ask me about this. I went through and I wrote down every single slot count.
Oh yes,
that there was. A freaking moth in here. Go away, moth. No one wants you. So for the Volvo truck, it's 17 slots. For the John Deere Gator, you got 1313. That's for both vehicles, and it basically ranges. It's basically you got 4 slots, 2 slots, 3 slots. Nothing goes higher than 4 slots for all the tools. The international truck, guess how many slots that is?
The international, I would imagine, be at least 15.
6.
Wow. Okay.
The wheel pack is 2 slots, 2 slots.
Nice.
So, which I mean that I kind of figured that this would probably help people too, so they know, okay, this is how many slots it is. The next one is going to be the Walkabout Mother Bin 6000. This is by Hispano. Go figure. It's going to be 7.38 megabytes to download. You have a base price of $169,500. Required horsepower 400, and capacity you got standard 220,000, which is more than the base game already, and it's cheaper than the base game Mother Bin that we have. Or you could have an unreal capacity of 1 million liters.
But yeah, this one here, I'm not huge on auger wagons. It's very rare that I kind of get involved with an auger wagon, especially one of this size, because this is going to be, made for a very specific, very American style map, to where it's going to be like very wide open kind of thing. I mean, I use American even though it's got the kangaroo on the side, but I mean, it's a behemoth of a unit. So yeah, this is one that I personally wouldn't install, but when we look at our kind of closest comparables here, you've got that Mother Bin that's already base game. Yeah, this thing, wow, I mean, it's absolutely huge. You can see $190,000 to purchase the base game one. It requires 300 horsepower, and it has a 141,000 liter capacity. But then you look at this one here from the Mod Hub, you've got 220,000 liters, 169,000, and 400 horsepower. So it is about 20-ish grand cheaper. Requires an extra 100 horsepower, but it has almost a 80,000 liter capacity larger base. So if you're into, the big mother bins and all that stuff, the big chaser bins, then this would be a good one for you because, you're getting basically a 20K discount. Yeah, 20K discount and a increase of nearly 80,000 liters. So, yeah, this is definitely one to take a look at.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's a pass because, I mean, if you're on a 4X map, this is definitely something for you. Like, hands down. But, I mean, other than that, I don't know. For me, it's a pass. But it's only 8 slots. So, there's that. So, your next one is going to be the Amenity Beat Cart by Hispano. It's going to be 17.33 megabytes to download. You do have a base price of $135,000. Required horsepower is 400. And you have a standard capacity of 45,000 liters or an unrealistic capacity of 300,000 liters. I got this. So, and this doesn't just do beets. This does all your root crops. So your potatoes, sugar beets, carrots, parsnips, and red beets.
So this one here is kind of an oddball to me because we've got something similar to this already. We've got the Amity Crop Chaser 1000. Now taking a look at this one here, you can see base price of $160,000. It requires a 450 horsepower and is 60,900 liter capacity. So again, looking at this, base price of 135,000, so it's about 25K cheaper. 400 horsepower, so it's about 50 horsepower less than what you require for the base game, but a initial capacity of 45,000 liters, so it's about 15,000 liters smaller than the other one. Now, like Will said, this is limited to just the beet carts, but if you or beet crops. But if you take a look at the base game one here, you see all this stuff that pops up down here at the bottom here. So I'm not sure if this one is necessarily worth it to limit yourself to just root crops when this one here looks like it'll take pretty much anything.
Yeah, I know. I know when carrots came out. I know there was a modded version of that. That was an FS22. I used that for that. It was awesome. By the way, that crop chaser base game, man, I hooked that thing up to a 9RX. Oh, it's so awesome. I use it for chaffing.
Gotcha.
So the beat card's only 9 slots, to let everyone know. Next one, I gotta open it up for this. This is gonna be the Brantner TA 23071 Power Push Plus. What a name! This is by Hispano. It's gonna be 8.06 megabytes to download. You have a base price of $44,000. You do have a max horsepower requirement of 220. You do have a working width of 24 meters. And then you also do have a manure spreader configuration, which is going to cost you $64,000. Now for the capacity for the trailer for your standard, $34,000. And then you have an unrealistic capacity of 200,000. And then for the manure spreader, you have a capacity of 25,000 and an unrealistic capacity of 200,000. This was a pass for me.
There's a lot of you out there know I tend to try and look for a price per 1,000 for my trailers of about $1,000 per 1,000 liters. That's what I tend to try and look for. So right off the bat, the trailer configuration of 34,000 liters and a base price of $44,000, it's already over that. So that one's kind of a miss for me. But then you kind of look at your kind of base comparables and all that. Well, we have the Brantner TR34092 PT Plus. They really have some fun names for their equipment.
Yep.
But you can see base price of 65,500 and a base capacity of 30,000 liters. Now, yeah, you can do the extensions and all that. That's fine. But we're just looking at the kind of base here.
Yeah.
So you can see the mod has a base price of $44,000. So that's going to save you a little bit of cash, a little bit over 20 grand. So that's really nice. And then if we take a look at our capacities, though, it's only 4,000 liters more that you get. So you actually get more capacity than the base game model by 4,000 liters, and you're spending about 20 grand less. So if you want something that's going to get you right in the ballpark of that other Brantner base game, this is going to be a good option. But again, it does miss out on that $1,000 per 1,000 liters that I kind of self-impose. But it's one of those that at least it's in line and going to be a little bit better of a deal than what we have base game.
Oh, I agree 100%. I mean, it's definitely a pass for me. And if you're wondering, it's 6 slots, which isn't awful. Let's see, it's PC Mac only. Then the next one is going to be the Farm Building Set. This is by Rajo G Play. This is going to be 59.87 megabytes to download. So you have multiple different garages, and you're going to be multiple different buildings in general. There are some issues with the cow barns. So, in the one, I know in the one without a pasture, all the cows are roaming outside of the animal barn.
Oops.
And then also with the animal pens, when you open up the doors, the bolts, that you can see on the door that hold the wood in, when you open up the door, the bolts stay at an X. So
Gotcha.
But I mean, overall, this would be a hard pass for me.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. You figure 60 megabytes to install. It's definitely got that kind of style of, European look to it. So it's going to be one of those that's going to fit on a very specific map. It's not going to be all that well universalized. Plus, again, that 60 megabytes for what you're getting. You are getting a lot of different stuff. You're getting, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different buildings for that. So, I mean, it looks great. It looks absolutely fantastic. I love this kind of double stripe bricking that's on this particular screenshot for the screenshot number 1. That one is really nice. How it's got all this kind of fancy brickwork and all that. And every single one of these has just really nice, highly detailed. And Rajo G Play does make some really incredibly detailed mods. You can see what looks to be the kind of silo portion here. Where it's got all the kind of bales like stacked up in the background, the ladder, looks like maybe some tools kind of tucked away with some bags and stuff, just all kind of hanging out there. Again, just very, very highly detailed, but I mean, it's one of those that, like you said, it's going to be a pass for me just because of that file size.
Now, I do have it marked down on here, which I can't really show off here. But for silo number 1, which this one I can point out in the screenshots, if you go to the third screenshot, you can see it right there with the silo. For silo number 1, it's 42 slots.
Wow.
Silo 2 is 15. Shed number 1, it's 24. Shed number 2, it's 18. Shed number 3 is 18. And shed number 4 is 18. So definitely the slot counts are definitely up there for these. But, I mean, the amount of detail that's in here, too.
Exactly.
So, what's that one? No, that one. Was that the one with the cow barn? No, that was I'm losing my mind. No, that was not the one with the cow barn. Oh, okay. The next one we have is Pigsty with a Barn. This is by Radx Games. That's going to be 9.20 megabytes to download. You do have a price tag of $20,000.
Isn't that an update?
Oh, that is an update. Thank you. Wow. I've had a very long week. Okay, so the next one we're going to go for is the Repair Workshop. This is by Ian. This will be 1.71 megabytes to download. You do have a price tag of $1,000.
I mean, for a repair area, it is what it is. I mean, 2 megabytes, if this kind of fits the aesthetics that you're looking for, then hey, more power to you. Me personally, I look at this and I just immediately think I would never leave my tools outside exposed to the elements with
Yeah.
just a single roof over top of it. Like I look at this and I immediately just like
Cringe.
the cringe that just like is exposed to me.
Yeah.
Like no, no, who would do this? No, no.
Right.
So yeah, for that reason alone, it's gonna be a pass. But nothing wrong with the model, nothing wrong with the mod. It's just, I just see all those tools and think of my stuff, and it's like, no, no, no.
Right. Not me either. Yeah, that'd be a pass for me. It is only 9 slots though, so there's that. Let's see here. Next one is gonna be the Wooden Doghouse. This is by Scenic. This will be 2.06 megabytes to download. You have a price tag of $1,000. I mean, if you want a doghouse, there you go. It's basically it. It's another doghouse.
Yeah, I mean, 2 megabytes. I mean, this is one that's gonna be a pass for me because if the map comes with the doghouse, then okay, fine. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to install it or to take up space for the doghouse. If there was some other kind of ancillary purpose to the dog other than it just kind of being window dressing, then I'd consider doing it. But yeah, for me, it's a pass.
Right. And that's 6 slots. Just let everyone know. So that was it for Thursday. So what was your favorite mod from Thursday?
Oh, it would have to be.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it pains me to say it, but I think I'm gonna have to go with that John Deere Gator pack. It's John Deere, so I kind of cringed and threw up a little bit in my mouth, but it's a great mod. It's a great model. Black Sheep Modding did a fantastic job, and the fact that it's so, like, kind of universalized, you can do a ton with this particular Gator. It's not like any of the other stuff that we got base game, to where you basically get